Hey, Steve Zook. Welcome back to Polk Suit Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, here's a really rare guitar. This is an Ibanez lawsuit model from the 70s, script logo. I used to collect them and I actually sold my whole collection, did pretty well on it. But this is really a lot of guitar. This reminds me a lot. It's supposed to be a copy of like a Guild D50 or Guild D55, but it's got elements of like a Martin D35 with a three-piece back. It's got some wood from Brazil. I mean, if this was a 70s Martin, it'd be worth $4,500. I think Ibanez is it's one of the biggest companies in the world, but a lot of people just don't realize that they're that big and really quite collectible. And the quality of this guitar is really incredible. It's got just tremendous. I think somebody's going to hear this guitar and just have to have it. I'll sell it for like 2,300, maybe a little better. But you can hear that tone. To my ear, it has a little more bandwidth than like say, because I used a 71 D35 Martin on my CD, which is reviewed at Vintage Guitar Magazine. If you go to vintageguitar.com, put in Steve Zook, you can read the review. In fact, Stephen Stone, who wrote the review, has even bought guitars from me. So, but this just has a beautiful voice. To my ear, it has more bandwidth than even like a really good, 70s Martin, D35. That would be, a $4,500 guitar. Like I said, this is one of those guitars where I think somebody's just going to hear this and just want to buy it. And this is one of those guitars, where every time you play it, you just kind of shake your head. It's not one of those guitars where you kind of play it and go, yeah, it sounds pretty good, and then it kind of wears off. Every time I play this guitar, I'm kind of blown away by it. I'm in Dadgad. These strings are kind of old, so, but yeah, this guitar plays nice, sounds really good. It's got, like I said, some wood from Brazil in the back, some aged binding look, the old wood from the 70s, and nothing sounds better than old wood. And the wood back then, when this was made, didn't have as much. Was not as much pollutants in the air and the water, so the wood was even more pure. Probably laid around the forest and cured, naturally. But yeah, this guitar is very musical. Has a big sound, but a lot of definition, a lot of mid-range and mid-bass clarity. If you owned a recording studio, this would be unreal to have at the studio, because it records really well. It's very mic friendly. And again, these are old strings. Yeah, and there's a lot of collectability in a guitar like this, because a lot of people claim to have lawsuit guitars, but they're not really. They're kind of stretching the definition. But this one actually has the Guild logo on it, so it was a real lawsuit model. And it's got, like I said, it's got a lot of the magic of a great old vintage Guild with a lot of the magic of an old great vintage Martin D35. This is a lot of guitar. This is a very rare guitar. I've actually got two of them. I'd be willing to work out a package deal on the two. But like I said, I had this, to me, if somebody brought this to me to appraise it, I would appraise it at about a $4,000 guitar. Appraisals are kind of a fluid thing depending on who's played it and, you know, what somebody might have got for one. But, you know, it's all, this is ahead of the curve, put it that way, you know. And the value of you know, a great guitar value is not always easy to spot because of just the way things are, you know. But that's kind of what I do in my guitar business, my little humble guitar business, is I find stuff that's a great value. And most people that buy stuff from me end up being in a really good situation where it's worth much more down the road. I think this is one of those guitars. But anyway, yeah, it's got some wood from Brazil. It's got, you know, the magic of a great guild with a great, you know, like I said, magic of a great guild with the magic of a great Martin. But like I said, the strings are old on this. I think somebody's just going to hear this guitar and not be able to get this sound out of your mind and want to buy it, which is fine with me. I really miss this though, because I love having this stuff around. Anyway, I'm just kind of goofing around here. Email me or text me if you're interested in buying it. Thank you.